Hi everybody, Alexis here, diamond painting from the D, and we all know what the D stands for, Detroit. Okay, failure, can I spell that? Failure, F-A, failure. Look at it. Oh my gosh, and it's all my fault. It's all my fault. I take blame for the whole thing. Okay, first of all, you see how it's all that big old line right there? Yeah. Well, that line came from me setting it on top of a crate or a bin, a plastic bin. And the bin, of course, we all know is not level, but you have to put it on something where no dust can get to it. So, yeah, it kind of tilted and some of it went off to the sides and then it went back off to the sides. I had these drills. You can see them. I had the drills and they were all around it, perfectly in a circle, and when I went downstairs today, they had all slid, and some are actually on the little kitty. So, what will I call this? A failure, and it's all my fault. But I'm still going to take it out, and I'm going to show you how ugly it looks when I take it out. But next week, or maybe even tomorrow, I will actually show you how I did the little hearts that I showed you once before. It's because I have still a bottle and a half of the acrylic pour. But yeah, and he look cockeyed, don't he? My goodness. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how he turned out. Ugly. Failure. Toss that to the side. So, let's see. I'm going to mark this tape as my ugly kitty cat failure. Okay? But I'm working on... Diamond Art Club. Yes, I am working on Angie and Oliver. Yes, and it is turning out beautiful. You really can't see it right now because my room, excuse me, my room is purple. So it's kind of dark. Yes. So let me see if I can actually show you what I've done because for like 4 days, I couldn't do any diamond painting because of my head hurting so bad. I suffer with just regular migraines, but I also have what is called cluster migraines. And if you don't know what a cluster migraine is, look at her. Isn't she pretty? Oh, a cluster migraine is a headache where it hits you like let's use let's use her for an example. Let's use Angie. Okay, you see her head? Okay, a cluster migraine will hit you like bam right there, and then it'll move over, bam right there, and then it'll move over, bam right there, and it'll just hit you like that. Okay, and it's like sharp pains. Well, I've been suffering from these ever since I had a spinal tap. Oh God, years and years and years ago. Okay, had a spinal tap, and they couldn't find my straight spine because after the age of 40, I like to give y'all some information, medical information. If you're over the age of 40, they can't take a spinal tap from the bottom of your back. They have to take it from the top. So they were taking it from the back. And when I tell you this doctor shot me 17 times, yeah, on both sides of my back, do the math. So that's 17 times 2. Yeah. Well, my head started falling back and I started having these cluster migraines. Had to quit my job. I was making $1,000 a week. And it was just me, people, me. So $1,000 a week in my hands was lasting a long time. Okay? So I had to quit because I'm standing there on my job and my head would just fall backwards. Bam! And I'm looking at the ceiling. And I'm like, what the hell? What is going on? And it turns out that because they shot me so many times, it did damage to my spine. And I ended up suffering with these cluster headaches. So I've been dealing with them for a while. And I mean, I was dealing with it. 4 days is a long time for me to deal with pain that is literally a 12. You know how they ask you, what is your pain level, 1 to 10? I would say a 12 to a 20, because the headache was hitting me right here, and it wasn't going away. And then it got to the point where it was like a needle being stuck in my head. So I sat up all night long. I sat up. I was actually, people, when I tell you I was scared to lay down because I thought I wasn't going to wake up. That's how bad the headache was. Oh, and by the by, pull out whatever you're working on. Let's do a little chatty chat. Okay? Whip with me and chat. Whip with me and chat. Let's whip and chat. Yeah, yes. Y'all know I love to sing to y'all. So let's whip and chat. So the headaches got to me to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And I'm a person who has a very high tolerance for pain. But I couldn't feel anything, and that part of my head was going numb, and so was my face. So I had to go through emergency. And if you ever go to the hospital and you tell them your head hurts and you're feeling needles sticking you in your head and that your face is going numb, you don't sit down and wait. They take you straight in the back. Well, they pulled my records and saw that I suffer with these cluster migraines and that I suffer, from regular migraines. And they saw that I was on all this medication for vertigo because I have extreme vertigo. So I can't go out, I'm basically a hermit now because I can't go out. People make me dizzy and sick. Car wheels, all of that good stuff makes me dizzy and sick. So I have to pick and choose where I go very carefully. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to have to place these like one at a time because I'm used to holding on to my tray when I use my multi-places. I'm going to try it, but hopefully, the tray doesn't fly up and, take off. And sometimes, okay, I'm only going to pick up 2. All right, that'll work, whatever. I just don't want the drills to go flying all over the place. Well, when I get to the hospital, I'm going through emergency. There's a chick sitting in the back. I can't turn my head and look at her because of the vertigo, and you just, it's kind of rude to turn your head and look at people. And because they being loud and ignorant, what I call no home training. Yeah. And she's fussing and cussing how the nurses are not doing anything and how, it's a conspiracy against black people and all of this. And then here I come, this dreadlock yellow woman. As you can see, I'm light-skinned. Yes. And I say, my head hurts. And I can't take it anymore. And it feels like needles are sticking me in the side of my brain. And my face is numb. And I was scared to lay down last night because I thought I might not wake up. And the nurse says, come on, straight to the back. Takes my vitals. He says, are you sensitive to light? I say, yes, and I have extreme vertigo. I'm motion sensitive to the tune of 85% or higher. And now, last time they checked me, it was like 95%. So he says, okay, come. And he walks very slowly because he knows people who are, motion sensitive and have vertigo, you can actually faint or get sick and throw up or walk into a wall very easily because you're moving too fast or the person in front of you is moving too fast. So he's moving slowly, and he was like, I'm going to turn the lights off. I'm going to prop the bed up so you can just lay your head down if you need to. I said, I'm scared to because, I don't want to, wake up dead. Yeah, that's the thing. You wake up dead, people. You wake up dead, okay? So I said, I'm just going to sit here. And I kept rubbing my head and rubbing my head. I said, can you give me some ice? And he went and got me a bag of ice, and I put it right on my head where it was hurting. He said, does that help? I said, no, but it numbs the spot for about, good 30 seconds. Okay, before I left, I had 2 bottles of water that I had put in the freezer, and I was rotating them and putting them on the side of my skull. Okay, excuse me. So I'm sitting there, and I have very long dreadlocks. Okay, when I sit down, they come past my stomach, they hit my legs. Okay, so I'm sitting there, and I moved my hair all the way over, and I have my hand just rubbing my head with this ice pack. Got my eyes closed. Lady comes by, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm at the hospital. What do you think?" She was like, "Oh, okay. Would you like?" I said, "Lady, if you value your breath, walk away from me. If you can't make my pain go away. I'm sorry if I'm being mean, but wait, please. My head hurts." She says, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she walks away. She was some kind of advocate, and it was her job to just walk around and ask you if you were okay, So I understood that, and I wasn't trying to be mean, and I just said, if you value your breath, walk away. Now, that's me being nice when I have a headache, okay? Because usually I threaten people to within an inch of their lives. I guess I threatened her, didn't I? But anywho, so she walks away. Lord have mercy on eyeballs when my doctor showed up. When I tell y'all, this man looked like a Greek god, okay? He had long, flowing hair with waves in it. He looked like he might have been Greek or Italian. Perfectly chiseled features. And I guess the patient that he had been waiting on before me had some kind of flu or some kind of catch it. So he had on a mask. And when he came in to my room, well, in where my bed was, he said, I looked over your files. Your head really hurting? I said, it really does. He said, where? And so I pointed to where. And he started rubbing my head. When I tell y'all, this man had fingers that were like angel hands. They were so gentle. And in my mind, I'm going, can I put you in a box and take you home? Because first of all, you are gorgeous. Second of all, your hands are just, oh, heavenly. So I'm like, he was like, it hurt there. I'm like, ow, yes. He was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. He said, I'm going to take away your headache. I said, okay. He said, and you're so tense, and I understand that's from you being in so much pain for so long. He said, I'm going to give you a massage. He said, it's going to take away the pain, okay? It's going to help your stress level go down. I said, okay, Doc, I trust you. I trust you. When this man went to massaging my head and neck, Jesus, take the wheel. Wow. Like my boy Al Pacino said in Sin of a Woman, wow. Yes. He was massaging my neck, and his fingers felt so good and warm. Oh. Then the nurse came in. He was like, I got to give you an IV. I said, I don't care. Do whatever you gonna do. Boo, boo, do what you got to do. Just as long as this man don't stop rubbing on my forehead and on my temples and on my neck. He was like, oh, I'm not going to stop. He said, once the IV goes in, we're going to give you 3 shots. Okay, 1 in your arm. That's a painkiller. No, the painkiller went into the IV. The muscle relaxer went into my arm. And the other one was another painkiller that would make it where I wouldn't stroke out or, anything like that. So he said, I'm going to keep rubbing until you go to sleep. Now, the man was talking, and we were having a little chit chat. He was like, I want you to keep talking to me because what we gave you is very, very, very strong. And we were talking, and he was like, so what do you like to do? Since you said you're basically a hermit now. You went from working, and now you're not working anymore. I said, well, I like to diamond paint. He said, well, what is that? So I showed him. some of my paintings, and he was like, good. He's like, what's going on with you? Your brain are not working in, they're not corresponding well right now. So your eyes are seeing things, and it's taking your brain a minute to catch up with your eyes. So what I want you to do is tomorrow, because when you get home, you're going to go back to sleep. He said, so when you get home tomorrow, I want you to diamond paint. He said, and that way your eyes and your brain will know what each other is doing, correct? I said, yeah, because I've been doing this for a minute now. He said, good. Over a year? I said, oh, yeah, close, going on 6 years now. He was like, yeah, so your hands and eyes know what you're doing. I said, yes, they do. Why did man pull a bead out of my hair? Yeah, you know how sometimes you taking one off of the canvas like that? You're doing that thing. And the drill, sometimes they get stuck under my nail and I do like this. And it was like a light one. And I thought I had put it back in the tray. And apparently I didn't. And I went to sleep with it under there, got up, got in the shower. It was still under my nail. It was actually embedded under my nail. And I really didn't know it because my head was hurting just that bad. And I'm scratching and I'm rubbing on my head while I'm sitting there. And the bead went into my hair. He said, what is this? I said, that's one of the drills, one of the little things that I put onto the canvas. He says, they're that small? I said, yeah. He said, show me that again. And I showed him some of my work, and he looked at it, and he said, zoom in. I zoomed in on it and gave him my phone, and he was like, that's amazing. I said, yes, a whole community of us, who do this all across the country, men and women, and it's very, very relaxing. He said, do that. He said, because doing this to this, first of all, I'm in control how fast and how slow I go. Second of all, it makes my eyes and my brain work together. Yeah. So I fall asleep. When that nurse comes back in with that last shot, I fall asleep within like 3 minutes. Boom, I was out of it. I slept for 5.5 hours, people. Okay, if it hadn't been for the medicine, there's only 2 on this one. If it hadn't been for that medicine, unless I'm sick, I don't sleep in the daytime. I can't sleep in the daytime. Been that way a long time. I was asleep for 5 hours. When I woke up, he said I wasn't going to leave until I made sure my number 1 patient was okay. I said, oh, thank you, Doc. He said, now, your head is going to start hurting again until you go home, and I wrote you out another prescription for some super strong shit. Okay? My word, super strong shit. I live in Detroit, honey, we cuss. Okay? So, I'm like, thank you, Doc. As soon as I get up, boom, head starts to hurt, but it's not as intense. It's like it was the first day, just a little irritating. But it's still there. It's constant. It's in the same spot. I get to the pharmacy. I get the prescription filled. It works until I can go back to see my neurologist next month. And he had came downstairs. My neurologist had came actually over to that hospital from the other hospital to check on me. Because from what I was told by the doctor, okay, I went on Monday or Tuesday to the emergency room. He said, it's a good thing you came in. He said, because your headaches are so extreme that one more day, your brain wouldn't have been able to take that kind of pressure, and you would have stroked out. You would have either had a very serious stroke or a brain aneurysm, or you would have started having seizures. He said, you did the right thing, okay? He said, but since now we know that if your medicine stops working, and I'm just looking at him like Dr. Gorgeous, he says, if it stops working, we want you to just come on back in. Your neurologist was here. And he said he wants you to just come on back in. So I have to go and see my neurologist on Monday. Yeah, that's the earliest he could get me in. And it is what, Thursday? Yeah. So I have to go and see him. We'll see him in the middle of next March, of this March. But he said since that has happened, now they have to readjust my medicines. Yeah. And that's after being in the hospital 2 weeks ago through emergency for my back. Yeah, just went out. Boop. Now, where I live, my son lives about 25 minutes from me. And when I called him and I said, Larry, I can't move. My leg and my back, it won't let me move. And there's such a sharp burning pain in my leg. I can't move. My son was at my front door in 5 minutes. Let's go. So I went and had to have a mega shot of painkillers. And I'm not one. See, the problem with me is when I hear a drug is addictive, I don't want it. So if you tell me you want to give me oxy anything, I don't want it. I'll sit up here and suffer with the pain before I take anything like that. Okay? Because I done told y'all, I'm proud of my age. I'm 60. I ain't trying to be no dope fiend. Okay? And I know what oxy is. Oxy is the pill form of heroin. It has the same high and the same equivalent high as heroin. I'm not doing that shit. No, not gonna happen. Never ever. I'll be on here and this phone will be like, hey, babe, hi, and the phone will be like, clink. Sorry about that, but that's the way the phone would be. And it would be sitting here looking at, and all y'all would see is a big old C and a big old F or a big old Y. No. And I'll be nodding out on y'all, and y'all be like, oh, she's strung out on dope. No. Last time I went, they were trying to give me morphine for my back. I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Y'all better come up with something else. Because that's what you give drug addicts when they're coming off of drugs and they get high on the morphine. I'm not trying to get high. I'm trying for y'all to kill the pain. So I went and saw the specialist for my back. Yeah. So it's been like a funky little 2 weeks. And I've been, sitting and watching the lives. And I'll go, hi, Alexis, Detroit here, And then you might not hear anything else from me for about 20, 30 minutes for the past couple of weeks because my back was hurting so bad. I was only able to respond to Miss Coffee's live because I was laying down. Yeah. I mean, it's just been wackadoodle. But when you're used to living with pain, you get used to the pain. So it's not a big deal, If I got to get up and walk, I have to get up and walk. I don't care how much pain I'm in. By the doctor, I'm going to the doctor. And I have to purposely take buses because of my vertigo. Yeah, I get in somebody's car, I'm going to get sick because they're whipping and turning and, all of that good stuff. And it gets to me. Can't do it. So I take buses and I got them timed down pretty much to where I won't get sick because they don't make a lot of big old turns and stuff like that. So it's pretty good when I'm on a bus. I'll get in a car every blue moon, and that's only on my good days, not on one of the bad days. So yeah, that's how I been. How y'all been? I been good because I wakes up every day. And honey, if you wake up in pain, you woke up, okay? That's all that matters. The big man upstairs, the great one, whatever you believe in, he will take care of the rest, or she will take care of the rest. Okay? That's the way I feel. Okay? So it's like, I'm good. And then, it's getting under control. It takes time. I know it does. And I'm patient, like I said. Excuse me. And I got some good news. The lady called me from Social Security and was like, hey, start looking for some info to come, some literature to start coming to you through the mail. And I'm like, I know you can't say, if it's, good or not. She was like, oh, I really can't, but, your medical issues keeping you from working. Yeah. I said, well, Elizabeth, and me and Liz been talking for a while. So I was like, Liz, just don't say nothing if it's going good. She didn't say a word. Got real silent. And then I was like, okay, so Liz, how you been doing? She's like, I'm fine. How are you? I said, well, not too good. She was like, you been back through? I said, yes, ma'am. That's why I couldn't talk to you on Tuesday, because I was sitting up in the emergency. She's like, oh, everything doing better? I said, it's okay. I'm feeling a lot better, but, the pain is still there. So, I'm dealing with it, though. I'm dealing with it. I'll be getting a report from them soon then, if you just went back through. I said, yes. So it looks like my money might be coming through in the next couple of months instead of, a next few years, because I've heard some horror stories about Social Security waiting on it, hey. But I've been diligent with going to the doctors and stuff like that and taking care of it and doing that, but this week I had appointments set up, but now they're back on schedule, you know. Oh, excuse me. I hope y'all didn't hear that. But hey, we all burp now. Come on now. We all belch. Okay? Seriously. So don't leave me no messages or nothing like that, because I said I'm sorry. Okay? I said I'm sorry. Excuse me. I said excuse me. So, yeah, it's been just, a little bit of just trying to recuperate from things and things and things. And again, I'm going to keep on saying this. Thank you, Becky's Madness, for crafting, for giving me this beautiful canvas. Oh, yeah. And tiny, tiny puffer fish. I don't want to sing no original songs and get in trouble, because, I ain't got no money right now, and y'all can't be suing me for nothing. But I'm on my way to Hollywood because, I figure I can get me a little hub around and sit in that, and I can sing on America's Got Talent, because I love all of you and I love to sing. And they can tell me I'm off pitch, but hey, I don't care. Ain't it about the joy of singing? And I love singing to y'all. I really, really do. I really, really do. And what else can we talk about? Okay, the acrylic pour. Excuse me. The acrylic pour that went very, very bad, that I failed on awfully. Is that a word? Well, it is now. Look it up in the dictionary. It's going to say awfully. Better than awful, better than worse. Awfully. It's awfully bad. Sir, I did awfully bad. I don't know what happened, but then again I do. But, sir, I did awfully bad, and I know it was a bad failure. I failed. I failed on my acrylic pour. My tiger is a failure on my acrylic pour, sir. Please, sir, give me another chance. I love doing accents. I watched Coronation Street for about 1,000 years. So I got that Coronation Street accent, I love it, even though it sounds like a bunch of different accents mixed together. Yes, it was a failure. Tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll mix up some of the acrylic pour, because y'all know I'm doing this with one hand, and I will show you how I do the little hearts, okay? Those little beautiful hearts that I made, and I'm saying hearts. I'm going to show you how to do them, all right? Because I have the molds for them, and I want some more molds, but again, I'm waiting on my money, because every time I go, I have to spend it carefully. And I want to say thank you to my son and my daughter. I love you both, Erica and Lawrence. I love you both. They come through for their mommy, okay? They come through for their mommy. Mommy says she need a couple of dollars. They come through for their mommy. They really, really do. They come through for their mommy. I got good kids. And I think I'm going to do something nice for them when they do come through. I'm a frugal person, okay? I'm going to cook them a dinner. I'll toss them a couple of bucks, but I'm going to cook them a dinner. Yeah, yes. That'd be, my thank you. And that's how we're going to roll with that. Because mommy need every dime she can get when she get ready to move and she get ready to furnish her little apartment and all that good stuff, because everything flooded in the basement. So I'm going to have to redo it all, but I'm frugal. So I know how to shop, people. Okay? I know how to shop. I go in there and make the salesman think I violated them. Yes. They'll be walking. Did she just rape us in the deal? Yes, I did, Pumpkin. Yup, yup, I sure did. I just raped y'all before you could get me. I got y'all. Yeah. Your manager gonna be like, good God, did she just talk you down twice from the asking price of that couch? Yes, I did. Because that's how we roll here in Detroit, okay? We don't pay full price. We bargain hunters. We do that stuff on the bargain. Why? But with me, look, I'll pay top dollar for my diamond paintings because every week I was buying top dollar diamond paintings, okay? But when it comes to furniture and stuff, I'm real frugal. First of all, I'm going to buy uncomfortable furniture. That way your ass don't come over and stay too long, okay? Because mommy got to go diamond paint, okay? Because that such and such is calling mommy, and mommy got to go diamond paint. Yes, I have to. I love y'all all, but I got to disappear on you. I got to go do some acrylic pours and stuff like that. And, I'm going to start doing some latch hooking. Yeah, people latch hooking. And I love to latch hook. Okay, so we're going to be making some rugs and stuff together in the middle of the summer. I'm going to have me some nice little latch hook kits. And we're going to do some latch alongs. I like that. Or I can say, come hook with me. Y'all want to come and hook with me? Huh? That's what I'm going to call it. Come and hook with me. Okay? So, yeah. We're going to do some hook alongs. I like latch alongs better, but I'm going to say come hook with me, okay? So we can go hooking together. Y'all want to go hooking together? Yes. So, God willing, and I know He's going to bless me because He's always taking care of me through the pain, through everything else. We're going to do some latch alongs and some hook alongs. Y'all going to come hook with me. Okay. We're going to make some rugs and some pretty stuff together. How about that? Come hook with me. Come hook with me. Yes. I want to hook with you. Can you hook with me? Yes. We're going to do some hook alongs. So that's what's been going on with me. And I hope this lady sends me a letter that says, you know what? We love you so much. And, you one of them people that work for 35 years. You 60. You ain't getting ready to go find no jobs. We're going to give you your money because it's your money for real. You don't put into this system for so long. Yes. And then we'll come hook with me. Come hook with me. I want to hook with you. And they got some really pretty latch hooks out here. Latch hook kits. And I've not seen, but then again, I ain't looked. I have not looked to see if anybody does latch hook. But what I have been watching, and I can't remember the name of her YouTube channel, but her name is Chelsea. And Chelsea has been showing how to make diamond painting pens. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't wait to order me some clay. It is so pretty. First one I saw was Jeremy Farrer, and he's on YouTube, and he showed how easy it is to make a diamond painting pen. And the pen that he did with the clay, the polymer clay, oh my God, it was so beautiful. And I'm like, hell, I like doing crafts. I want to do different crafts. I like to read also, but I like to do crafty things. So I want to get off into that too. And we'll be doing the cooking the cooking ceremonies. Good grief. We'll be doing the cooking sections, and because I don't feel too much on my right side, I'm going to have my daughter, I'm going to tell her everything, and I'm going to have her prep it up for me if it comes down to like cutting, slicing, dicing, things like that, because I get cuts on my hands now, left and right, and I don't feel them. So, she's going to have to do that part, and she'll be my little assistant, and y'all get to meet my daughter. Yes, yes, yes. And we'll do some little cooking things because she cooks with me. Because in my house, you couldn't be there if you didn't know how to cook by the age of 11. For real. My son actually learned how to cook at the age of 5. Yeah, yeah. I learned at 4. I was baking cakes and cookies and muffins and cupcakes and all kinds of stuff at the age of 4 with my mom. Okay. By the time I was 7, I had made a wedding cake with her. Okay. Put it together. I did the frosting. She did the details. Oh, yeah. You had to learn how to cook. So we're going to do some cooking things together. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's the wrong place to put that, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Yes, so we'll be doing some cooking things, and I will be asking you guys, and I want you to be truthful with me. Those things that you just want to learn how to cook from a chef, just when we get to that point, I want you guys to like send me those recipes. Remember, I asked you guys this, okay? And I'm gonna keep talking to all of you, y'all. 45 or 48 of you. Whoop whoop! Thank you so much for coming. Please tell your friends to come on over and check me out. 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 Because when I get to 100, I'm going to do something special for all the peoples out there who was with me from the beginning to the 100. Yeah. I ain't going to tell y'all what it is. All right. But when I get to 100, we're going to do something special. I'm going to do something special for you and you and you and you and you. And be like, Oprah, you get not a car, but we'll say a car. You get a car and you get a car. Now, I ain't say what size. It might be a matchbook now, okay? So, play with me. Yeah. So, we're going to do something special at 100. And then, those milestones as we grow together, we're going to do something special. And by then, I won't be using my phone. And if I am, it'll be up on a pretty little tripod and all that stuff. So, y'all bear with me through these rough-ass videos, okay? I know they rough. Y'all know they rough. And I can't do all the editing and stuff. So, I just give y'all the real deal, okay? Because that's how we is here in Detroit. We don't play. We give you the real deal, okay? You got to take it. You got to leave it, but you got to love it. All right? All right? You got to accept us for who we is, okay? And people, when I go when I go down south, and I mean, I can be in a neighborhood that, would make Detroit look like Shangri-La. And I say, where are you from? And I go, Detroit. They go, oh, damn, you killed anybody before? Yeah. Yeah, why you think I'm down here? You give them one of them answers and they show you a lot of respect. They be like, oh, damn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have been to New York a couple of times now. Okay? Excuse me. A couple of times. Every time I go. You a cop? I'll be like, no. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You got that cop demeanor. Say, I'm from Detroit. Oh, okay. Really? It's like that? Would I be here in your little bitty apartment buying bootleg Gucci if I was a cop? Really? Would I be looking at that poo-poo and that foo-foo and that goo-goo over there? That's usually 60 billion trillion $1,000. And you selling it to me for what? 125. Would I be doing that if I was a cop? Now, in case y'all don't know, you can go to New York City, because I know some of y'all good girls and good boys out there, but you can go to New York City and you can get things that you will never see here in Detroit, okay? And if they sold it here in Detroit, that Gucci would be $300-400. You can go get it for $125 there. And it's a knockoff, but it's the good knockoffs because it's from, Fashion Avenue in New York City. These people don't play when it comes to their knockoffs. But the catch is, some of the biggest boosters of clothes Live right across the street from the biggest police station in New York City. And when you get your clothes or your bags or your boots or whatever, they put them in these big ass gray bags. Big gray bags. Cops be standing outside. They know all the boosters. All the boosters use the same bags. And who goes into a apartment building empty-handed and comes out like they've been shopping at Macy's? Okay? Or Target or Walmart, depends on where your money rolling. Okay? But they know what you're doing, and they just look at you. And they go, hey, where are you from? You go, Detroit. Good to have you. Yeah. They don't care. They don't care. I'm going to tell y'all. I got this, and I had it for a long, long time. And it had a Gucci on it. It was a hat and a scarf. Never seen it here in Detroit. Never. Not on nobody. Never, never. And everybody I ran into was like, where'd you get that from? I'm like, New York. You know, that's where you got to go to get it, baby. It's from New York. It was so pretty, so warm. And the guy was like, I know he was giving me a line, but, you know, I knew also that this is Gucci. If it was Gucci, real Gucci, for that hat and scarf probably would have been $150. The scarf wrapped around my head and half my damn body, and it was so comfortable, and the hat was so comfortable. I paid $12 and had it for like 15 years until some butt wipe stole it from one of my jobs. I went upstairs and I shut down the building. I was like, nobody's leaving until y'all give me my Gucci. But the girl who had got it had got fired, and she took my stuff out of the locker because she thought I was the one that got her fired. You know, I went to that broad's house, right? She had moved. She had got evicted. Yeah, I went to her house over my bootleg $13, my $13 doggone scarf set. It was actually $12. It was $12, but I gave him a dollar tip for giving it to me for that price. So it was $13, my $13 artificial bootleg Gucci. Yeah, I tracked her down. I was going to try to track her ass down for my stuff. I was not playing. That's how we roll in Detroit. You can't take nothing from a Detroiter and think we ain't coming after you. Okay? Yes. So if you come to this city, it's a beautiful city, and the people are really nice. Just don't cross nobody. You know, you gotta be gracious, just like in any other city. But in some cities, my foot, and you didn't say anything. That's okay. You were probably distracted. No, try that crap here in Detroit. They'll be like, yo, your mama raised you right? Well, you better come back here and apologize. And if you don't, I'm going to make you lick my shoes. You know, that's the way some of these young folks can be no matter where you are. I heard that actually in Chicago. Yeah. Young dude stepped on this guy's shoe, and he just kept walking. And he walked back up on him. Yo, you wasn't raised right? Man, you better apologize for stepping on my shoe. If you don't, I'm going to make you lick it. The guy was like, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I'm trying to get to work. He was like, don't give me your excuses, man. Just don't step on my foot no more. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Chicago kind of rough too, baby. It's a beautiful city though. Hopefully I'll go back there this summer. I usually try to go every couple of years to the Chicago Food Fest. And I'm going to tell y'all the real deal. I don't really like their food, but I like just walking around, and I like going to the restaurants that ain't got nothing to do with the food fest. But the music is good, the drinks be banging, and the people are really nice as long as you show some respect. Okay? And I go every time I get a chance. Every time. But it might be a little hard walking around this year. So I might stay in downtown city and, downtown, so that you can just, walk for 2 minutes and you at a nice little restaurant, a nice little cafe or something. And then you can 2 minutes and you can go like from Italian to actually Chinese to this, to that. Or Chicago Food Fest, they be jamming, okay? And all the restaurants be opened up and doing their thing. So And this place, like I call it Restaurant Row, where you can just go and try like 20 different ethnicities of food. Oh my goodness. It might jack up your stomach, so you got to be careful. But the food is delicious. I went in one place and I got some wonton soup. Then I went into another place and I had some pasta. Then I went into another place and I had some chicken curry. It was delicious. Then I went into another place and I just had a bowl of snow peas. Delicious. So by the time I was done, I had a whole meal from 4 different restaurants. That's how you got to do it. And I was frugal about it. 4 of us went and 4 of us shared the food. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. It's fun. It's fun. And I want to take this mega bus where you just pay like $5. Excuse me. A little something to drink. Where you pay like $5 and you can ride all over the freaking country. You just got to pay it like 6 months in advance. Across the country for like $16, $20. In some places you can go for $3. Like because I live here in Detroit, I can go to Chicago for $6. Round trip, baby. Check it out. The earlier you pay for the cheaper the trip is. And again, sometimes it's a double decker and I go upstairs and sit down, put on my headphones, and I chill out. Yeah. I've done the mega bus a couple of times, but this one has a double decker. The other one was just a regular old bus. I want to do the mega bus, and I saw one downtown the other day when I was down there going to the doctor. Yeah. I was like, oh, y'all got the megas. I want to get on one of them. I just took the regular bus. I ain't care for that. But, yeah, this summer I'm going to do that double decker. I'm just going to go someplace, have lunch like Chicago and dinner, and then come back that night and just, leave the driving to them. Yeah. Is that the Greyhound thing? Well, Megabus thing now. Leaving the driving to them. So, and what else do I plan on doing this summer? Like I said, I got to lose some weight. Yes, but like I told that doctor, it's kind of hard when you got vertigo, bad back, bad legs, bad everything. Your head hurting and shit. Lady, you like 20 seconds old, and here I am like 6,000 years old as far as my body is concerned. You talking about, well, you need to do some Pilates. Honey, please. Ain't no Pilates being done here. No, that's for them young skinny women. Pilates is for people that's already in shape. Try yoga. Nope. I hear people farting yoga classes. Nope. I been done smack somebody. Nope. Can't do high impact anymore because I used to do P90X. Yes. Oh, yes. I used to do bodies in motion. And, yes. And his sister, he would do like high impact aerobics for 30 minutes. And then this guy's sister would come on. And she did a military workout. I used to do both of them. So that was an hour of working out every single freaking day. I used to weigh 125 pounds, good old days. We're going to reminisce. I was 5'7" and weighed 125 pounds. And I would come outside in the wintertime. It could be snowing. After my workout, in my t-shirt and a pair of shorts, and stand there and be smoking. I mean, just heat bouncing off of me. But my shoulders was chiseled. I had 6-pack abs. I was even getting that little cobra neck. The cobra neck. Because I started going to the gym and working out with the weights and stuff. Yeah. Them was the good old days. Now I'm spread like the Eastern Prairie and shit. You know? Like, yeah. Sweatpants. Yeah. But as soon as I get this pain management under control, like I told y'all, I'm going to figure out a freaking way for me to actually exercise and diamond paint at the same time. Yes, I am. I'm going to get me a stationary bike, and I'm going to figure out how to prop my canvases up and exercise and diamond paint at the same time. Watch me. I'm innovative like that. I really am. Yes, I'm innovative like that. And it's going to be like, yes, welcome to the workout. Get your diamond paintings and get your asses on your bikes. Let's do this. And we're going to lose weight together and we're going to work out together. Would y'all like to join? You ain't got to join me. I'm just going to, every now and then I'm going to post about my workout journey as soon as I can get me a good old exercise bike, because I think I would probably be able to ride that and lose the weight. And I'm going to be open and honest with y'all. And I'm going to stand in front of the camera. And I'm have on something tight so y'all can see my big belly, my big butt, my big thighs, and everything that they telling me I need to lose. But I'm going to lose some of it and get the rest of it in shape. Yes. And that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't wait until it's time for me to actually do the weight loss thing. Okay? All right. And I think I could do it. I think I could actually figure out a way for me to diamond paint and exercise at the same time. I used to hula hoop with a 5-pound hula hoop, but I think them days might be over because of my back. But if I can figure out a way to put that hula hoop in there, I would. But, my back might not let me do that. That might be pushing it a little bit much. Yeah, 5-pound hula hoop. And it has you see how these curves are like this? The inside of my hula hoop had curves like that. And when I tell you, I used to do a class. And when I tell you, I would tell these women, first of all, this hula hoop is going to hurt. And you're going to be bruised. Excuse me. And you might not want to come back. But if you stick with it, I guarantee you, some of you ladies are going to get pregnant. Okay, because I'm going to teach you how to bump and grind in ways you ain't never used your body by hula hooping. But it's going to take us a while to get there. But by the time you get there, I'm going to have y'all doing some nasty dances with a hula hoop. 5 pounds. I'm going to show it to y'all one day. Okay? And believe you me, out of 20, maybe 4 of the women would get pregnant within 2 years because they were learning how to hoop. And I had certain sayings like, what do I want open? Your legs and what? Your puss. Open those pusses. Close those pusses. Open those pusses. I was doing the Kegel thing before it was a thing with my hula hoop girls. Okay? They would get in shape and they stick to it. Hula hooping on their tiptoes, everything. Oh yeah, we were some bad broads. They still are. I had to stop because, again, my freaking back. But hopefully one day I will get back to it. I shall return, Luke Skywalker. I will return to you. I don't watch any Star Wars movies, so that was a line that I just made up. Please don't say anything about that's not in Star Wars. I know it's not because I've never seen anyone past part 2. Yeah. Not into, trilogies that go 15 trilogies in unless John Wick or it's The Matrix. I got my certain movies, but Star Wars was not one of them. For those of you who love it, more power to you, but not here. Okay? Can't do it. It's not prudent. Can't do it. I love that saying. Ever since that little guy said that, it's not prudent. I'm just trying to straighten these out. All right, there we go. I hope my hand is keeping y'all on the drills because I'm not looking at the camera. I'm actually looking at what I'm trying to do, which is driving me freaking crazy because I'm doing them one by one because my tray is full and I'm not trying to knock it over if I use a multi-placer. Let me get that out of your way. Look at how they sparkle, though. Oh, my God. Look at how they just... And that's 310. I love 310. Y'all know I love that 310 life. Okay, for real. I really, really do. I love 310s. They just so sparkly. Do what makes you sparkle. I'm going to have to ask Diamond Art Club, could I write a song for them and sing it on my page? Because I want to do what makes me so. And it's the diamond painting by Diamond Art Club that makes me sparkle. Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm one of them. I clown when I sing. I can go from a soprano to a tenor. I went to music class, and I would do that in the back of the music class. Yes. So I ended up sitting in the middle because I had a deep voice all my life. I'm one of those. Even when I was a teenager, people on the phone would be like, "Hello, young man." I'd be like, "I'm a girl." And they still do it to me to this day. "Hello, sir. How are you, Alex?" I'm like, "My name is Alexis, and I'm female." And when I'm on the phone and I'm trying to be serious, my voice automatically goes really, really down low. Okay, which is the way I speak, with a low voice. I have a deep octave. Never talked like this, not even as a teenager. I talked like this. So I've had the sir conversation over and over again, and sometimes I know I'm wrong. I won't stop them. I'll let them keep saying, "Sir, sir, sir." "Well, sir, we can offer you this, and sir, we can offer you that." And I'm sorry, I know y'all was totally out of freaking frame. "We can offer you this, and we can offer you that, sir." And then I'll go, "Look, dude, you say sir one more freaking time, I'm going to find your office and I'm going to break your toes. I'm a female. Now, we've been talking for an hour. You couldn't figure that shit out? I don't want your services." And then I'll hang up on people. And that's how I get out of, stupid salesmen trying to sell me stupid shit, because I don't want to buy anything. So I'll let you call me sir until I get mad at you. So I want y'all all to know, my name is Alexis, not Alex. But I don't have a problem with people calling me Alex, because they've been calling me that all my life. They forget to put that IS on the end. So I'm good with that. I'm okay with it. Really, I am. But don't call me sir, because I ain't no sir. I'm a female. I'm a female. I'm a female. Yeah. Playing with my emotions and calling me no man. That's when I get to clowning on people. But I'm really a nice person, and I don't know people unless you hurt somebody in my family. Then I get like the mafioso on your ass. I'm coming. And I'm coming strong, and I'm coming hard. Okay? I'm calling 911. I'm going to let the police deal with you. Yeah, that's my situation. That's my solution. I ain't coming to fight nobody. I'm going to call the police and let the police come over there and arrest every damn body. So don't play with me, because I'm hard like that. I'm a big old chicken baby, but I'm soft. And I just want to say, hey, you guys, to an hour. We're at 58 minutes. So I'm going to sing to y'all for the last 2 minutes. And I'm going to make your dogs howl. I'm going to make your cats go meow. And your dogs go woof, 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 woof. Yes. No, I wouldn't do that to y'all, even though I just did it. Yes, I like the little poopies to bark at their owners, because they hear me talking and singing. And we've made it to an hour, and that hour went by so quickly. And I hope y'all watched the whole thing. If you did, I love you, smoochy mookums. Smoochies to all of you. I love you all. And I'm just glad that I'm here to have a little talk with you, because I missed you all those 4 or 5 days. But I want to thank you, all of you creators out there, who I actually was able to listen to and just sit back and laugh and chuckle at y'all whipping chats and everything else. And I'm so glad to be feeling better. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Because Jesus knows when pain hits, sometimes it's not an Excedrin moment, okay? It's Dr. Lovely that I want to go see. It's my Dr. Lovely. I don't even remember his name, but he's my Dr. Lovely. And he was really a good doctor. So, ladies and gentlemen, never sit up in pain. Please go and always have it checked out, and make sure that you're okay. You know your pain tolerance, and you know what you can take. You ain't got to be rough and tough, especially you guys. Okay? You ain't got to be rough and tough. Just go to the doctor and make sure that you're there to take care of your family. Okay? And they need you all 100%. So we made it to 1 hour, 35 seconds. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay. So I'm gonna let you all go, and I hope that you tell your friends to watch and subscribe, because really I'm trying to make it to 100. Do I have to beg y'all? Please, baby, baby, please, baby, baby, please, baby, 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 please tell your friends to subscribe and check out my channel. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm the singing diamond painter. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. And somebody tell me how to change my name to the Singing Diamond Painter. Don't nobody out there in YouTube land steal my freaking new name, because that's how I'm going to open up from now on, the Singing Diamond Painter. Oh, 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 oh. So until we meet again, remember what I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I didn't say germs that time. Ooh, wee. Ladies and germs, what you put out there will always. So remember to put out love, peace, and respect, and it'll come back to you. Until we meet again, ladies and germs, I wish you farewell, and we will meet tomorrow when I do the acrylic pour for you. Really, do you think that I can get on America's Got Talent? Do you think I can get on America's Got Talent? Until we see each other again, or you see my hand. How about that? Bye.